So Jimmy, how's your Buddhist practice going? Definitely enjoying it. In fact, I'm attending an online meeting this weekend, and they're going to be talking about turning karma into mission. Oh yeah, you and we talked about that. I was actually going to ask you if you could give me a little refresher on that. Sure. So one of the main themes of Buddhism is turning poison into medicine, right? Right, you told me about that one. So it's like if maybe you have a fight with your wife and you chant about it and you learn about yourself, you learn about her, you become a better communicator, and then you end up with a better marriage, something like that. Yep. In fact, that's a good example. So changing karma into mission involves finding joy and fulfillment in overcoming things that cause us to suffer. Okay, so how do we go about it? So it all comes down to the fundamentals. Study the teachings, chant to overcome our problems and develop ourselves, and then share our successes in order to inspire other people to do the same. Okay. Let me use myself as an example. Now, I used to have really bad stage fright, right? Yeah, I remember that. You used to get tongue-tied even in small groups of friends. Didn't you take a course to do something to help you with that? I did. I took the Dale Carnegie course and I was a member of Toastmasters for a while. Did it help you? Maybe to a small degree, but the reason that I was intimidated in the first place is because I was in the world of animality. I perceived that certain people were more powerful than me, and I was intimidated by that. Wait, slow down. The world of animality? Right. So in Buddhism, we call different states of mind worlds, and there's 10 of them. And one of those 10 worlds is the world of animality. But note to Benny, we all experience all of the 10 worlds. Okay, this is a new one. Right, so yeah, we haven't talked about this yet. So okay, for example, the lowest world is called the world of hell, and that's characterized by a state of intense suffering. Now, the next one is called the world of hunger. What's that one about? Well, when you're in the world of hunger, enough is never enough. Like somebody that has an addictive personality, they could be called, and they could be said that they're in the world of hunger. I thought you said that we all experience all the 10 worlds. I did, and we do. It's called the mutual possession of the 10 worlds. But everyone sort of gravitates to one world or another. You could call it your home world, if you will. And yours was the world of animality. Yep, and just like it sounds, in the world of animality, you cower from the powerful and you dominate the weak. And when I was in the Dale Carnegie course and Toastmasters, it was before I started practicing Buddhism. Okay. Now, even though I was in an environment where you would think it would be pretty supportive, it didn't really turn out that way for me. Why do you think that was? Because whatever world you're in, you tend to evoke that world in other people. And I was bringing out the world of animality in my fellow students and members of Toastmasters. And they perceived me as weak, and they were pretty dismissive. It's like when you go into work and you're in a good mood, you tend to get a lot of positive reaction from your environment, right? If you walk into work in a bad mood, that also tends to rub off on other people. Make sense? Yeah, that makes sense. So you definitely don't have much stage fright now. So what happened? Well, a few years after I started practicing this Buddhism, a friend of mine and a fellow member encouraged me to challenge my fear, using my Buddhist practice. So what did you do? Well, I started taking improv classes. And what I would do is I would chant for like an hour, sometimes more, before I went to class. And even though I was really nervous, I got this great reaction from the other students and the teacher. because I was bringing out the world of Buddhahood in them. And because I got a lot of positive feedback, it encouraged me to stick with it long enough to overcome my fear. Oh, okay. So did you ever give any performances like they did on that show with Drew Carey? We did, actually. The first one was at a bar, and they were having this talent show, and we would do our thing in between the different acts. Oh, Jimmy, let me tell you, I was so freaking nervous before that show. I chanted like all day long, like 7 hours, just to get my nerve up. But I did it, and it turned out really good. I mean, great reaction from the audience, and it was really a big turning point for me. Wow, that is really cool, Jack. So what, you were like able to eradicate the world of animality through your chanting? No, it doesn't really work like that, Jimmy. So all of the 9 worlds, from the lower worlds, like we just talked about, hell and hunger, and all the way up to like learning and realization, what they call the higher worlds, even the world of Bodhisattva, have a negative and a positive side. So the idea is that you use your practice to tap into your Buddhahood, your courage, your compassion, your wisdom, to create value in whatever world you're experiencing at the time, even if it's the world of suffering. Make sense? I think so. Like the world of hunger could be transformed into a powerful desire to improve your life and help other people do the same. The world of hell could be used to create a powerful desire to make powerful changes in your life, big changes like quitting smoking and taking up exercises, things like that. Make sense? Sort of. I can see how it would work with the lower worlds like hunger and hell and stuff, but you told me one time that the world of Bodhisattva is the world of compassion. How could that have a negative side? Okay, how about a parent that has so much compassion for their children that they overprotect them to the point that it makes them weak? Oh, yeah. Just remember the fundamentals, Jimmy. Study the teachings so that you can chant with confidence and conviction. And as you overcome your problems and develop yourself, use those experiences, share those experiences to encourage other people to do the same. Then you are turning karma into mission. Ah, very cool. Salud. Salud.